to see this thing is that this is the live view. This is the current satellite that's going over the North America right now. This is the recording as of 4/19/2023 at 6:45 p.m. This is where it's at. The arrow is pointing. It's going this way. The next trajectory after it goes across the planet is it's coming right over here. And look at that right there. Let me zoom that in so that you can see. Look where it's going to go over next. Now, I'm not saying that it's going to blast it over the top of New York or any of that. But keep in mind that this damn thing goes over the top of this. And this is a satellite that many are keeping an eye on.
At a GMT event, like a bad actor could take out through a Chinese balloon for all we know, or
so they could have put a little something on that balloon, exploded it over the United States, and we lose power for how long?
Well, it could be up to like 30 days. But what we're talking about is a nuclear explosion up in space. A nuclear explosion in the atmosphere above the United States could unleash a burst of invisible electrical energy that within a fraction of a second could wash over this country and overload all of our most sensitive electronic devices, including the nation's power grid. Just 30 days without electricity, it would take us back to 1880, and you wouldn't be able to get gas, you wouldn't be able to get food. You know, the police would stay home, take care of their own families.
And you can't even survive 3 days without water, and it would affect the water system as well.
Yes, exactly. We keep talking about it, but nothing ever gets done.
Again, the question I'd ask, what have we've taken it seriously, what have we actually done other than literally admire the problem?
There are plans for hurricanes, there are plans for snowstorms, there are plans for earthquakes. There is no plan for a cyber attack that would be infinitely longer in duration and more widespread than any of those natural disasters.
Energy companies don't want to pay for it. The utilities companies don't want to pay for it. It's something we could put in our budget over time, and we get about $50 billion of a, what is it, a $5 trillion budget that we have. But over time, this is something that if it does happen, it's going to make the COVID look like a kid's show. And that if it does happen, it's going to make the COVID look like a kid's show.
The COVID-19 crisis would be seen in this respect as a small disturbance in comparison to a major cyber attack.